Eris, good morning.
Is it?
My name is Nora Cohen. I am an attorney and I represent all of Greece who has brought suit against you arising out of an accident that happened on the wedding day of Peleus and Thetis. Do you know what accident I'm talking about?
Possibly.
You're sworn today with the same oath that you will take at the trial of this case.
Sort of a pointless oath when the religion that I took it under doesn't exist yet, but get on with it.
Okay. Please remember to speak clearly and always voice your answers. Now, you were banned from the wedding of Peleus and Thetis by the almighty god Zeus. Is that correct?
Yeah, he didn't believe I could behave myself, so he forced me to stay on Olympus. Who could blame me for being a little bitter?
And you were the one to throw the golden apple with the words, quote, "for the fairest," end quote, on it, into the group of goddesses with the intention of creating discord?
I'm the goddess of discord, buddy. But no, I didn't throw it. I rolled it.
And it was your apple that caused the goddesses Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite to begin their quarrel?
That's one way to put it, I guess. Sure. My apple, more commonly referred to as the apple of discord, is one of the most famous idioms of modern times. Since your mortal brain cannot comprehend much of what I say, I'll dumb it down for you. The idiom apple of discord is used to describe any catalyst of a fight. One might say the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand was the apple of discord for whatever war that was, World War I believe.
No further questions.
Oh, lawyer? It might be helpful to mention that our whole religion was created based around me. It's called Discordianism. And my apple is a symbol of said religion. Also, have you heard of Disney? Probably not, foolish mortal. Anyways, did you know that I make an appearance as the main antagonist in the film Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas? Someone made a movie about me.
That has nothing to do with this case.
I'm sensing some discord here.
Athena, good morning. I understand that you will be answering on behalf of both yourself and Hera, as she is unable to join us on the premise that she is seeking revenge on her cheating husband, Zeus.
Yes, I will speak on behalf of the both of us.
Athena, is it true that both you and Hera felt as though the apple were meant for you?
Nora, please, look at me. Have you ever seen anyone more worthy than I? Not only am I beautiful, but as the goddess of strategy, my mind is the fairest of them all.
And you felt as though you deserved the apple based on your offering to Paris?
I offered him victory in all the greatest wars of ancient Greece. He would have been a hero, more famous than Odysseus. Hera offered him acres and acres of land. All Aphrodite did was offer him a simple mortal woman's hand in marriage.
Is it true of both you and Hera that you joined the side of the Spartans to spite Aphrodite?
It is true that we joined the side of the Spartans, but neither of us would be so petty as to do it out of spite. We joined the side we thought was right. Sure, I assisted Odysseus in his creation of the wooden horse, and perhaps Hera and I have sworn off the Trojan race for all eternity. But that's all water under the bridge now.
You appear to be set in your ways. No further questions. Paris, I believe you are here to answer for yourself and your wife, Helen.
That is correct.
Paris, would you care to elaborate on your involvement in the decision about the winner of the golden apple?
After Zeus decided not to get in the middle of the quarreling goddesses, good choice, he sent the apple, and thus the decision-making, to me. All three goddesses offered me glory in mediums they knew. Hera offered land, Athena offered victory, and Aphrodite offered marriage. As a shepherd in the city of Troy, I only truly wanted love.
Am I correct in assuming that the woman whose hand was promised to you was married to the king of Sparta?
I suppose that's true, but she was so smitten by me that it is impossible to say she was ever in love with that man.
And you, Paris of Troy, kidnapped Helen of Sparta to be your bride?
Kidnapped is such a harsh word, don't you agree? I prefer to look at it as eloping. As does Helen, I might add. The only one bitter about this whole exchange was Menelaus.
You seem to be far too smitten to see how idiotic your plan was. No further questions. Aphrodite, good morning. You are the final goddess in question today.
My word, Nora! If you are not just the prettiest mortal I've ever seen. Prettier than Helen.
Oh, my stars! No. Aphrodite, you have sworn under oath to remain honest and to refrain from using tactics of love.
I would never. I can't believe you would accuse me of such a thing.
I would, but you're already being accused of worse. Is it true that you felt you deserved the apple the most out of the three goddesses?
Nora, I am the fairest. I'm the goddess of beauty. I'm the goddess of love. It's written in my description. Who else would be deserving of the apple but me?
I choose to ignore the previous statement as it was a question, and I am the asker of questions. Is it true that you offered Paris the hand of a married woman?
Marriage is such a frivolous concept. True, I married Eris, but a god's marriage and a mortal's marriage cannot be compared. Mortal marriage is laughable. Many people only marry who they think is the right man because they haven't met their true love. Paris was the true love of Helen.
Yes, but Helen was the true love of Menelaus, king of Sparta. Am I correct to assume that, had you not offered Helen's hand in marriage, the whole war might have been avoided?
But who's to say what is correct and what isn't? Aren't we all just trying to find someone to love?
You took a married woman away from her husband and started a full-blown war.
I did not. I simply told Paris where to find her. He did the kidnapping.
So you admit it was kidnapping?
It was love.
No further questions. Well, after gathering the statements of those accused of starting a war, the trial shall be held exactly 1 week from tomorrow. The prosecution, all of mortal Greece. The defendants, some of the most powerful goddesses of their religion. It is my opinion that despite how guilty they may be, no good can come from putting all powerful goddesses on trial.